Hey, this is James, the non-professional, back with another episode of Draw, 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 and we're doing Captain America today. And the position that you see Captain America in this drawing is the three-quarter turn to the front. It's a very popular position that people like to draw comic book characters in because you get the full display of his physique and his costume. It's one of the positions, I guess, that I first started drawing comic book characters in. And honestly, it was because I'd seen the Todd McFarlane draw this black Spider-Man, or it's the symbiote suit, but it's not the symbiote suit. It looks just like it. It was actually a suit crafted by the Fantastic Four, and he's in his apartment and he pulls the suit out and he puts it on. He's like, "Hey, let's see if this thing fits." And then you get this full-length figure drawing of Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man on the page, and it's a three-quarter turn to the front. And when I saw that picture, I was like, oh man, I want to draw characters like that. So anyways, we're in roughs now, so let's keep it loose and let's just throw a bunch of lines up on the stage and see what we can come up with. I use a stencil there for his shield. Don't be afraid to use stencils, guys. If it makes your drawing more aesthetic, then throw it up there. Don't be proud. There are a lot of comic book artists that use stencils. I wish I could have used a stencil for the star, because the star there is looking kind of awkward. Anyway, Captain America is my wife's favorite Avenger, favorite comic book character like ever, and I thought he was pretty cool. But I'm an Iron Man guy. It's hard to relate to Cap. Cap is too morally perfect. There's no moral dilemma that he actually has to overcome. It's just physical obstacles that come his way that he has to overcome. Whereas Tony Stark, he's constantly dealing with his egotism. He's constantly dealing with his ambition to resolve issues in very unorthodox ways, and he's constantly having to repent of those things and grow. Repent and grow. That's all his movies are. I made a mistake. I need to mature, and I need to get better. I made a mistake. I need to mature and get better. Even all the way up into the very last movie, the end game, before he passes away. Spoiler alert. Sorry about that. He dies. Anyways, he was struggling with whether or not to be selfless by giving up his family and giving up the life that he had built for himself in order to basically save the universe. And of course he steps up to the plate and does the things he has to do. But I'm more relatable to Iron Man, simply because I made a ton of mistakes in my life and been trying to reconcile those for the better part of my life. And Cap, is great, as awesome a character as he is, it's just not something I can relate to. So anyways, we are now in lines, and so let's keep our pencils super tight, and let's make it easy for the inkers to ink after you. Let them know exactly what you want. So I gotta apologize for the recording of the video on here. That's not me making it little sort of glitchy lines. It's just how it recorded on my app. I have no idea why I did that. It didn't look like that while I was recording it. But anyways, it's just that I apologize for that sort of epileptic blinking that goes on when every single line that gets thrown up there. I always thought the little wings coming out of the side of his helmet were a little goofy, and they actually did a good job of incorporating those wings in the Avengers movies. It's more just like a solid sort of emblem on the side of on this cowl. Guys, you notice that I drew the sheen or the shine or the reflection on the metal. That is a very difficult thing to learn. I mean, I've gone through different techniques and different sort of mediums, and looked at different people to try to perfect that. And even now I still don't like the way I draw shine or reflection on metal surfaces. And it looks okay, I guess. It's passable, but It's certainly not, dude. I remember seeing this Jim Lee drawing of, I think it was what's his name? It's the X-Men guy who's gigantic and he's made of metal. Colossus, maybe, I can't remember. Anyways, and he drew the shine on the metal was just phenomenal looking, and I tried to replicate that, but I just for the life of me just couldn't get it done. And I remember this one time that I actually did pretty well on metal, and I ended up just using a really thick black marker in order to get those lines, and I tried that here at some point, and that was just didn't work out for me. So the scales, oh my goodness, man. I don't know, Jack Kirby, a masochist of some sort, I don't know, but he determined to draw these tiny little scales on every panel that that Captain America appeared on in every single comic book for like years, and they're so annoying. No, they serve a purpose in the drawing. They really do. I mean, you can use those, as I said in the past, you can use those tiny details to create curvature and dimension on your character, and it actually looks pretty decent. But man, what a pain. Anyways, that's the end of our video, our epileptic video. Remember, patience, persistence, perseverance. That's how you mature in any endeavor. Hey guys, if you like my content, please like or comment below. And if you want regular updates, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.